Hello students, welcome to the class. This is Himrita Soni and today I am going to discuss the topic tenses of English grammar. And some children find it the most difficult topic and they get confusion and they say that time is tense, but it is not so. So let me make it clear by using some sentences. Here I have written some sentences. I finished my work at 3 o'clock. I finished my work at 3 o'clock. I will finish my work at 3 o'clock. In these three sentences, I have used the same time 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And if you say that time is tense, then how these sentences are different? These are different because first is present, second is past and third is future. So in the first sentence, finish, that is a main verb or action word. This is first form. This is present form. So it shows that this is present sentence. This is present tense. In second one, the main verb or the action word is in past tense. So this is past tense. In third one, I have used here will word. Okay, so this is will or helping verb that denotes, that shows that it is a future sentence or future tense. So now the definition of tense is forms of verb which denote the time of an action with the degree of its completion. They are called tenses. Okay, so tenses are forms of verb which show the time of an action with the completion of its degree. Hi. So tenses are of three kinds: present, past and future, and each tense is further divided into four parts: indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So now we have four parts of present tense: present, indefinite or simple tense, present, continuous tense, present, perfect tense and present, perfect continuous tense. Past is also divided into four parts: past, indefinite or simple tense, past, continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. And in the same way, future tense is also divided into four parts: future indefinite or simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. I hope you have got these all 12 parts. So children, we are going to study these 12 parts and I have drawn a table here and I have written tenses: present, past and future, and their sub parts have been mentioned as indefinite or simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. And I have taken a sentence here in present indefinite or present simple: Neha completes her work. So we will change it into past: Neha completed her work. First form is changed into second form. And in future, future indefinite or future simple: Neha will complete her work. Okay. Now come to present continuous: Neha is completing her work. So children, we are changing the same sentence. Okay. So Neha completes her work. Here Neha is completing her work. Here we use, in continuous we use is MR in present, and in past we use was were. Okay, so Neha is completing her work, Neha was completing her work, and in future simple, Neha will be completing her work. Now come to present perfect: Neha has completed her work. So in present we use has or have, and in past we use had. Neha has completed her work. In past, Neha had completed her work, and in future, Neha will have completed her work. So in future, we use the helping verb will have. So come to present perfect continuous now. Neha has been completing her work since morning. So past, Neha had been completing her work since morning. In future, Neha will have been completing her work since morning. Okay, it means the work was started but not finished. Okay, here we see that the work has been started but not finished, and this is past. When you saw her working, she started but it was not finished, and in future when she will start to work, you do not know when it will be finished. And here I have used the preposition since. Okay, So since and for, these two prepositions are there that are used in perfect continuous tenses. So where you will use since and where you will use for, let me show it to you. So when you find a definite or specified time, then you use since. Like you just take this thing like that. If you are given the name of a date, month or a year, if you are given the name, like if I give you the name Monday or date like 20th of May and year like 2019, we have to use since. And if you are not given a definite time, and if you are given like only 2 hours, 15 minutes, 3 months, 5 years, you can't specify that time. That is not a definite time. That at that place you will use for. Okay. So if I would have written here, Neha has been completing her work 2 hours. So what we should use here now? Here we should use for, because 2 hours is not a definite time. It's not a specified time. So this is the difference between since or for. Now we'll study only present tense through a table. Okay, let me explain. So here is a table of present tense, and I have written here present tense, and there are sub parts: indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. And I have written there parts: affirmative, negative and interrogative. So the first sentence is Neha completes her work, and in negative it will be Neha does not complete her work. So in negative we use do or does helping verb, because Neha is singular, that's why we have used here does. If it will be a plural subject like children, then we would have used here do. Okay, so Neha does not complete her work. And here in interrogative we use the helping verb in the beginning. So the helping verb here is does. So we'll take the does in the beginning. Does Neha complete her work? And then question mark. Don't forget to put question mark, because without putting a question mark the sentence is not a question. So next is present continuous. Neha is completing her work. In negative, Neha is not completing her work. And in interrogative, we'll take the helping verb, and helping verb is here. So is Neha completing her work? And then question mark. In present continuous, we use the helping verbs is, am or are. Is used with singular subjects, and are is used with plural subjects that are we, you or any plural subject, and am is used with I, like I am completing my work. So this is future perfect, present perfect. Neha has completed her work. Neha has not completed her work. And now in interrogative we have to take helping verb in the beginning. So it will be has Neha completed her work, and what we have to do at last? Yes, we have to put a question mark. So has Neha completed her work? Now come to present perfect continuous. Neha has been completing her work since morning. Neha has not been completing her work since morning, and here we have to take the helping verb in the beginning. So has Neha been completing her work since morning, and then we'll put a question mark because this is a question. Thank you. So this was a table of present tense, and now I am showing you the table of past tense. So here this is the table of past tense, and affirmative, negative and interrogative parts are mentioned. Neha completed her work. That is past indefinite or past simple. Affirmative sentence we will change it into negative and interrogative. Neha completed her work. Neha did not complete her work. And in interrogative, did Neha complete her work? So children, just pay attention here. In the negative part we have used the second form did already. That's why there is no need to write here completed. Okay, because we cannot use two past forms together. So Neha did not complete her work. This is right. But if you write Neha did not completed her work, that is wrong. So now come to past continuous. Neha was completing her work. Neha was not completing her work. And in interrogative you will take the helping verb in the starting, and was Neha completing her work. Now come to past perfect. Neha had completed her work. Neha had not completed her work. Had Neha complete her work, and then put a question mark. Now come to past perfect continuous. Neha had been completing her work. Neha had not been completing her work. Had Neha been completing her work, and question mark. So this is the table, and this is very easy for you. You can make it very easily, and you can understand the difference what you used in the previous in previous table, that was of present tense, and what you are using here, that is a table of past tense. And the next table that I am going to show you, it is of future tense. So now let me show you the table of future tense. So I have mentioned here affirmative, negative and interrogative, and here subparts indefinite, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So I have taken the sentence Neha will complete her work. Now we have to change it into negative. So Neha will not complete her work. Now what is the helping verb in this sentence? This is will. So we'll take the helping verb in beginning, and it will be will Neha complete her work and question mark. And now come to future continuous. Neha will be completing her work, and in future continuous negative, Neha will not be completing her work, and in interrogative it will be will Neha be completing her work, and then question mark. Now come to future perfect tense. Neha will have completed her work. Neha will not have completed her work, and in future perfect interrogative, will Neha have completed her work, and then question mark. Now come to future perfect continuous. Neha will have been completing her work since morning. Neha will not have been completing her work since morning. That is negative because we have used not here. And in future perfect continuous interrogative part, we write will Neha have been completing her work since morning, and then question mark. So these are the tables of present, past and future tenses that I have shown you here. And one more table was there, the first table that I had shown you, in which we had completed one sentence into its past and future part. So you'll prepare the tables yourself. And so I'm giving you one sentence. Shreya writes a letter. Now you will change this sentence into past and future. So first table, in the starting we did that, the first table, and after that 3 more tables you will produce of yourself, that is of present tense completely. I had shown you second table, and you will change the same sentence into past of all the parts, and fourth table, that will be of future tense you will make. So these were the tenses. You just try, you just do their practice, and in a few days you'll get mastery on the tenses. Thank you.